The giant denies it as Sophie hides inside the weird vegetable, a snozgumber, but Flesh Lumpeter says he's hungry and keeps searching. He finds the snozgumber and then the giant encourages him to eat it as a distraction. Flesh Lumpeter is about to bite it when the giant notices Sophie is hiding inside, so he stops him by reminding him he hates vegetables. This makes Flesh Lumpeter drop the snozgumber, so he grabs the bottle of Frobscottle instead and leaves after telling the gentle giant that he's an insult to giant people. The giant puts the snozgumber back on the table, allowing Sophie to come out all dirty. He offers her his hand to ride, which she climbs after some hesitation. She's taken to the Dream Lab, where the giant has a water tank that he opens for her to wash, then she's put in front of the boiler, which she finds too hot. After putting her on the table, the giant gives her a box of human clothes, so she changes under a sheet while the giant puts her things in a hole on the tree for her to sleep in. When he turns around, Sophie is wearing a dress and a jacket that makes him look gloomy. He picks her up and takes her to the tree hole since he needs to leave for work. When Sophie asks what his job is, the giant says it's a secret, but admits it's about catching dreams when Sophie points out she can't tell anybody. Sophie wants to go with him but the giant refuses. She tries asking again after turning around her jacket and coming out of the tree, begging and pleading over and over until the giant gives in and accepts. With Sophie riding his shoulder, the giant leaves the cave and shows her how the other giants sleep on the field during the day. He carefully and silently sneaks around them to make it through the cliff, but Flesh Lumpeter suddenly wakes up and catches him by his leg. Sophie falls and runs to hide in a nearby car, dropping her blanket behind her, while the bad giants throw the gentle giant around as if he was a football. They get an idea for a game then. The giant that has Sophie's friend grabs a car and takes them to one side of the hill. Another giant picks up 2 other cars, including the one that has Sophie, and takes them to the other side. The gentle friend is put on top of the car and pushed downhill while at the same time, the other giant comes down from the other side standing on both cars. Seeing his crashing is imminent, Sophie grabs the steering wheel and pushes until she manages to turn the car, making the giant open his legs and hit his crotch against the gentle friend. The giant's